Welcome to Topicals, Jason McCartney.
Topicals, please, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I'm going to make a short topical statement. It is very important that our passport system runs as efficiently as possible. This is an issue that matters a great deal to our constituents. Mr. Speaker, COVID had a global impact on passport processing times. In 2022, His Majesty's Passport Office served more customers than ever before. Staff numbers have increased by over 1,200 since April 21, and many staff have been trained to deal with a broader range of applications. I note that last spring there were serious concerns about the performance of the Passport Office, concerns which prompted the Home Affairs Select Committee to inquire into the issue. I've made it a priority to fix this issue since I became Home Secretary, and I'm pleased that since September, the team at the Passport Office have worked hard to reduce processing times, and despite very high demand so far this year, last week approximately 99% of all UK applications were completed within 10 weeks. Indeed, last week, approximately 97% of all UK applications were completed within 3 weeks. Mr. Speaker, we expect elevated demand for passports throughout the year, so customers should continue to allow 10 weeks, and I urge people to apply in good time and not at the last minute to avoid long delays.
Can I say to the Home Secretary, it's not appropriate to do statements at the start of Topicals. If there's a statement, come to the House. Topicals were meant to have short little bit of business, not dragging out. If we stay long today, she'll understand why. If there's a UQ in tomorrow, don't be shocked if somebody has to answer it.
What an idiot.
Sentencing is underway today for David Carrick's truly appalling crimes. It's shocking he was able to serve as an officer for so long, and we think of his victims. After Sarah Everard's murder, ministers said never again, but barely anything changed. Can she confirm that if a police officer is under investigation for rape or domestic abuse, there is still no requirement for them even to be suspended, and many, like Carrick, are not?
Yes or no?
Well, we are going through an overhaul of our processes when it comes to disciplinary procedures.
Can't get your words out, come on.
Applying to those officers who are under investigation. That's why I've announced a review and are looking into measures over the disciplinary process so that we make it easier for chief constables to exclude those officers who have fallen short, whether it's for criminal behaviour or other professional misconduct. It's right that we change the system, and if necessary, I'll act.
Cooper.
But nothing has changed in 2 years. Everything she said is too little and too late and far, far too weak. I've been contacted by a woman whose police officer partner was actually charged by his force with domestic abuse. But he still wasn't suspended, and he is still a serving officer. This kind of thing is too unfair on victims and on police officers working hard. Labour will change the law to bring in compulsory standards for policing and to tackle abuse. Why won't she change the law?
Well, I think she needs to keep up, because we've got the College of Policing already strengthening the statutory code of practice for police vetting. We've tasked the Angelini inquiry to look at the specifics of the Carrick case, and I have launched a review into the disciplinary process. But let's just be clear here. She's trying to talk tough, she's trying to sound robust on the issues, but her actions and those of her party have completely fallen short of protecting the British public. It was the Labour Party that's voted against police funding for several years now. It was the Labour Party that voted against our legislation that would have given the police greater powers and increased sentences.
Home Secretary, they are Topicals. You took advantage. Don't take it on every question, please. Greg Smith.
What an absolute turnip, isn't she? Jesus Christ. Absolute adulterated dross, didn't she say? Good God. Even in something as serious as that, she's got to ramp up the rhetoric, hasn't she? And she's just a pathetic human being, isn't she?